we're going to check in with Tony, and until Tony arrived, the store was just called Art. Now it's Art and Oddities. What's going on, Mr. Clark?
Well, it is definitely odd, and we're going to show you that in a second. 59th and Lincoln is where we are. I said 58th. It's actually 59th, right on the corner. Now, we blew right past this place on our way here this morning because of the unique story, I guess, behind the building. Let's bring Mary in, who's the owner. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for having us here. This is so cool.
My pleasure.
So cool. Now, we blew past this, and you kind of laughed because everybody probably does, right?
Yep.
The building itself on the corner, this used to be a what?
Well,
it still is.
It still is an appliance store.
Okay, so there's like Whirlpool signs
There's
on the side of the
Whirlpool
building.
signs, and it's amazing. People just don't see the artwork underneath the Whirlpool.
Right, and we blew right past it. We're like, oh, there it is, there it is, there it goes. Now, this place is a unique kind of hybrid because you still do some appliance stuff here, right?
Correct.
But the big sell here is the art.
Well, I kind of like it that way.
Because that's what you're trying to sell, right?
Right.
Yeah, now this place is kind of a hodgepodge of many different things. Now tell me a little about what people can find when they come in here, because there are, now these are what we've been told to see is the Bowsers, right?
Right.
These are your main art pieces, right?
These are mine. Yes, they're based off of, I have terriers at home,
Okay.
and they have a definite personality about the dog, and I try to reflect them in the Bowsers that I do. And I got pushed many years ago after people saw the Bowsers. What about cats? So we have Meowsers to go with the Bowsers.
There's one over there. We can probably take a look at that later. But now
Okay.
the collections in here, you can buy small, right? There's small little art pieces.
Correct.
But there's also gigantic art pieces.
There's larger, a little different.
If you need something for your living room, perhaps a giraffe to feed.
Giraffe, correct.
Okay. Now, the artists that have their stuff in here, some of this is local.
Some of it is local, some of it is state, and some of it is international.
Okay. So it's a little bit of everything, so to speak.
Yep.
Now, the artists that do the local stuff, what kinds of things are they doing? Is it paintings? Is it, because I see there's like pottery and there's...
Most of the local artists are easy to transport. I have an artist that does mosaic work.
Awesome. Look at that.
Which, you know, not everybody has a mosaic switchblade.
I don't, and I might actually have to leave with some of
There
those.
you go.
Just saying.
And I have artists that are photographers. There are a couple that, a gal from Oshkosh that does jewelry. I have a guy from the Menasha area that does the pieces of fish. It's
Sure.
old scrap wood that they put together.
Yeah.
So.
The cool thing about this place, you guys, is that you would expect someplace like this to be on the east side or, you know, in Bayview as like a small gallery, but this is basically West Dallas. I mean, you're on 59th and Lincoln, and this is a very vibrant store for this neighborhood.
Yeah, the one comment I get, everybody that walks in, they go, whoa, look at all the color.
That's exactly what we did when we walked in. We're like, holy moly. So the link is at realmilwaukeenow.com. And coming up, you can also take some classes here and learn how to do some basic art pieces. And we're going to do that coming up in just a little bit. So you don't want to leave, because the art fingers, they're going to go to work.
The art fingers.
The creeper fingers.
Or the creeper fingers.
Yeah.
Bad old horror movie fingers. That's what that is.
Thanks, Tony.
Thanks, Tony. All right. Well, there's a new